Hello everyone and welcome back to another match here on WWE 2K22. Today we have got a fatal 4-way elimination table match. What a surprise, eh? We are kicking things off then from left to right with Danny Havoc, Raver, Trent Acid and Ian Rotten. This one is very much a... It's the best way of putting it. It's an indie deathmatch scene. I think Ian Rotten, I believe, books IWA Mid-South, which is a company well known for its deathmatch tournaments every year. Trent Acid was early days of CZW. Sadly, was one of the people that left us far too early, with an incredible potential as well. Danny Havoc, somebody who I watched a lot in the early 2010s as part of Combat Zone Wrestling, and Raver I think is one of the more up-to-date deathmatch wrestlers that Combat Zone Wrestling use. So all, again, hardcore specialists. However, Trent Acid, I think, has worked other styles as well. I think Trent Acid actually worked quite a few early Ring of Honor shows as more of a cruiserweight style. You can see that he's built well for wrestling. As Ian Rotten, not to be mistaken with Axel Rotten. Ian Rotten and Axel Rotten are different people. So not part of the chair swinging freaks, the ECW tag team. We'll have to use them actually. We've not had any like weird and wonderful. What about the chair swinging freaks versus the Nasty Boys this week? Just an opportunity to sort of see those two hardcore tag teams go at it for a bit. Well, this is probably going to be a debut as well, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. So Raver I know is definitely on here. Trent Acid is on here. Trent Acid has already had one match in SWE back in 2022. No idea what it was. Danny Havoc. Danny Havoc has also had a match in 2022. There we go. Surprising myself now. So it's probably going to be Ian Rotten's debut, though. I don't think I've ever used Ian Rotten, have I? Axel Rotten. Ian Rotten had one match in 2022. Oh my god, no debuts then. There's me thinking I'm being unique and being different. All these people are only one match behind them, so this is everyone's second match. An opportunity now for getting some good points as Trent Acid puts Ian Rotten. Ian Rotten's not getting good points today. He is gone. Eliminated by Trent Acid, who gets himself the point. Trent moves himself up to a +1. Ian Rotten moving down to a -2. So Raver did pretty well. I think, was it last year or the year before? He did pretty well in this Hardcore Championship tournament. Got himself a lot of points and ended up pretty high up in the rankings. But I don't think he won it. Let's have a look. Raver. Yeah, he's up in 66th position in the rankings on a +5. That's actually incredibly high for a deathmatch wrestler. He's only actually had... Where'd he go? There he is. Only ever had 4 matches in SWE. So obviously he got a lot of points in a few matches. And maybe these are the sort of people that when they're up this sort of high, we should be facing them off against each other. For example, I mean, I know it's not necessarily going to be the most entertaining match, but what do we got here? Sami Callihan, 4 matches +6. Great Khali, 4 matches +5. Is that a match we should have? Paul Orndorff, 4 matches +4. Big John Studd. Actually, that's probably not a bad match. They probably do match styles and that, don't they? Veer is up there as well. See a lot more of him moving forward. But maybe we should be putting these people against each other soon and sort of figuring out where they should be in the rankings. I mean, if you're close to each other, maybe you should play against each other in the rankings. Maybe that's something I should do as a show. Rankings Rush. Did it before, didn't I? So pit the people that are near each other against each other. So everyone, I mean, just look at the people who've got the same amount of points, I suppose. There's another random one. Shingo Takagi versus Brody King. Both on +3. What have we got here? Flamita versus Yokozuna. Both on a +2. That could be interesting. Little versus large. Konosuke Takeshita versus Mystico. And again, there's some very interesting matches we could actually ping out by doing something like that, to be honest. Right, Danny Havoc then with G-Raver middle of the ring, and Havoc looking for that Northern Lights suplex, puts G-Raver through the table, and the Raver is gone. He loses a point, still moves down to a +4, so still very, very high up, but Danny Havoc with that point moves him up to a +1. Oh my god, Cat, get off the fucking keyboard. God, she's doing my head in tonight. She's everywhere. Right, the Cat has just given El Tejano a -47 in the ranking system. Luckily, I spotted that. Right, she pressed a lot of buttons. I just got to check everything's still working correctly. It looks like it, yeah. Oh, I tell you, Trent Acid now with a new table. Here comes the table. Strike in the face there by Danny Havoc. Gets a big forearm and a boot in the gut as well. And now Trent Acid in with that big German suplex. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip. In with that big ripcord. And now slamming the arm into the mat as well. Trent Acid up on top. What is he thinking now? Dives in with a drop kick. I mean, this is the opportunity. He's got Danny Havoc down. He's got to get that table set up in position. And then he's got to get Danny Havoc in position as well. He has control of Havoc. Throws him into the table. Trent Acid. Oh, gets an elbow in the face. I think Danny Havoc may be playing possum. Caught him unaware. And Havoc now sending Trent Acid into the table. And Danny Havoc. Hurricanrana! And Danny Havoc puts Trent Acid through the table. Danny Havoc, 2 eliminations. And the victory in this one moves him up to a +3 in the SWE ranking system. And also, more importantly, moves him through to the semi-finals of the SWE Hardcore Tournament of Death Championship Tournament, St. Valentine's Day Massacre, lots of other stuff as well. It's a big old win for Danny Havoc. I mean, it's not the best looking corner in the world. I mean, I can tell who that was, don't get me wrong, but still. It's not the best. Right then, so we are done and dusted with this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have hit the like, subscribe, and the good stuff. But don't forget, we've still got one more of these big matches coming up for you later on this evening, as we have the brawl of the big beefy boys. Snitsky, Heidenreich, Kane, and Abyss. I'll see you all then. Good night.